Thanks for joining me for another video. This is a comparison of the Nuclear Cell to the Halo Pearl, and we'll be on the house shot for this one. First of all, the layouts are different, but not terribly different. Both have 5-inch pin to pat measurements and 3.5-inch PSA to pat measurements, but the Nuke is 2.5 on the pin buffer, which makes it pin up, and the Halo Pearl is 4.5 on the pin buffer, which makes it pin down. This does create a difference. It makes the Halo Pearl a little longer and a little blendier, so just due to the layout, the Halo Pearl won't be as dynamic, but that doesn't keep us from comparing ball attributes regardless. The two balls have the Pearl version of the same base cover formula in E-Tracks. The Nuclear has the 2020 version and the HP has the 2018 version. The 2020 version is definitely stronger overall. The Halo Pearl is quite clean across the board, and while the Nuclear creates a lot of shape, it wants to dig in earlier. The friction response can be a little deceptive. It makes the ball look like it's easier down the lane than it really is. The Halo Pearl is still impressive. I loved it new, and although it doesn't see as much lane time now as it used to, it's not because of the reaction. It's just the typical progression for someone who drills as many balls as I do for older balls to work their way out of the rotation, but this ball just fits for me. The layout helps it down the lane a bit easier, and it slows the friction response slightly, which fine-tunes what is otherwise an aggressive and sharp ball in the Halo Pearl. I can still tell the Nuclear is stronger, but the more comfortable reaction from right of fourth arrow for me on the house shot is the HP. The angles get a little steep when we're approaching fourth arrow and beyond. Part of that's the layout, but most of it's the straighter motion off the end of the pattern that the Centrum core produces. The Halo series is a great blend of reaction and control. You get the clean and sharp look out of the Halo Pearl, but again, comfortable is the best word. I don't have to chuck it down the lane, I don't have to bail out of it to keep it off the nose, and I don't have to help it. Going back to the Nuclear from deeper, this is where it shines. Fourth arrow is the most comfortable place on the lane for me. It allows me to roll the ball. The Nuclear is still just a bit strong for that, but the confidence I have in the ball making the corner helps me trust just shooting it right. That's something that everyone can identify with, the ability to send the ball right and trust that it's going to get back with authority. The Nuclear is a ball that few won't get along with. It'll be too strong for lower speeds on most conditions, but it'll give lower rev rates and or higher speeds shape that they don't see out of much else, and higher rev rates that are able to throw it will send some pretty impressive messengers. Once again, the Nuclear Cell releases on March 6th. Thanks for watching.